Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Javon, and this is my channel, and I'm back. And I'm here to give you guys a life update. On this channel, I speak about recovery, addiction, prison, jails, institutions, whatever I went through. So, if that's something you would like to hear, or, just entertain you for a bit, then stick around. So, where have I been? As you guys know, I did about 2 years in prison, and I had a lot of things to do after it. It wasn't just, oh, let me get out and get on with my life. I had stipulations, which is a deal that I made and I signed, and I had to do, X, Y, and Z. And what that entailed was I had to go to see my probation officer once a month, get drug tested, you know, um, go see my, sorry, there's a dog right there, my dog. Go see probation officers, my probation officer counselor, which is a counselor that's in the probation office. And so those are just once every month for 6 months. And then on top of that, I had 2 NAAA, whatever support groups I wanted, that had to get verified that I went every week. And then 1 in-person probation office group meeting. So that's where I've been spending most of my time, just getting all this done. And I'm here to say that I finally finished it. 6 months of all those groups, and I'm here and I finished it, and I'm very proud of myself, And the reason I share this is because I always see people that share their story and they're doing great and they're, have this, and that. But that's not how my story looked. Like, I've struggled a lot to get where I am at. And I make it a point to talk about it so I don't ever feel like I'm not amounting to anything, because at one point I was homeless on the streets, living behind dumpsters. That's how bad my addiction was at one point. And I'm here healthy and happy, mentally stable, and if I could do that, anyone could. And that's why I'm here to talk about it, because life, my sobriety and my recovery wasn't like anyone else's. And that's okay. I struggled a lot. I relapsed a lot. I went in and out of prison. I went in and out of institutions, jails. I almost ended up dead a couple times. But I kept moving forward, and I kept striving to be better than I was the last time. And if I could do it, anyone could do it. And I'm so grateful that I'm here and I have a support system. I have family that's still working on rebuilding relationships, and a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people are struggling in silence, and I'm here to open that door and have that conversation with people, because a lot of us are ashamed and embarrassed of what we went through. I was ashamed and embarrassed of what I went through for years and years and years, and I'm at the point in my life where if I'm struggling or if I have an issue, I'm able to ask for help. And I didn't have that for a really long time. I was struggling alone. I was hurting myself alone, not realizing I was hurting everyone around me. But to digress about where I'm at right now, I have 2 charges, and I assaulted 2 people. One of them was a police officer. One of them was a family member. And I'm striving to prove to not just myself, but to everyone around me that that's not who I am. Yes, on paper, I look like a very violent and mean person because I assaulted people. But people don't realize that there's more to that than just me hurting people. I was mentally sick, and I was in the depths of my addiction. And what that looked like for me was I was very mad and angry. I was hurting inside, so what was I doing? I was lashing out and hurting everyone else around me. And that's not okay. And I know my charges aren't okay. I should have never, put my hands on anyone. But it's more than just that, It's deeper than that. Because I didn't just hurt someone because I'm a violent person. I hurt someone because I was so sick. I was so sick mentally and physically in my addiction and in my mental health that's all I knew what to do was to lash out. I felt like I was against the world. And the reason I say this is to say I am not a violent person. I was in the depths of my addiction when my mental health was crap, but today I'm healthy and happy, and all my past still has an effect on me today. My decisions that I did and the people that I hurt still follow me to this day, even though I'm sober and I'm happy and healthy, because I did do those things and I'm responsible for those things. And I still strive every day to prove to everyone and myself that that's not who I was. That's not who I am now. That's who I was. And if I could make it out of that, struggling with addiction, homelessness, mental health, self-harm, and all that, and I could be here today and talk about it and be happy and okay, so can you. And that's the whole point of me sharing my story. I'm not glamorizing anything. I'm not thinking I'm better than anyone. If anything, I'm admitting to my faults, and I'm opening that conversation for people that are still struggling, or people that don't understand what mental health or addiction is like. And that's okay that you guys don't understand it. You guys don't have to, but I'm here to at least give you some insight or something, because a lot of people are struggling and a lot of people are dying out there. And I'm the fortunate one to come out of that and still be here and still be able to share my story. And so I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna keep doing it. And I just want to say thank you for everyone that's been sticking around. Like and subscribe, share, get this story out there. And I thank you all.